So today I will explain you about the IQY Technical College and IQY Technical University master and the doctorate programs. So especially that I focus in the engineering. So that we provide the engineering program as a master degree. So the master of engineering civil, master of engineering electrical, master of engineering mechanical, master of engineering renewable energy, master of science information technology, master of engineering chemical, master of engineering mineral, master of engineering architecture. Those are our major master degree program. Together with those master degree program, we also offer the master of business, master of management, and master of law and also the master of information technology as well. So for the engineering students, the requirement to enroll the master degree is you must have the bachelor degree, bachelor of engineering or bachelor of science in engineering. Then you can enroll the master of degree. So the master of degrees include the coursework as well as a minor project. So those are the coursework and projects are combination of the master of engineering degree. Firstly, I talk about the master of engineering civil. So those are these are the subjects you have to study in the master for the master of engineering civil. So theory and design of bridge, surveying, structural analysis, soil and rock mechanics, storm and wastewater, street design, railway, bridge, highway engineering, piling engineering, geotechnics, design of reinforced concrete, estimating earthquake resistance structure, construction drawing, construction site planning, construction mathematics, construction materials, building construction, composite structure of the steel and concrete, building technology, electrical and mechanical system, building survey, architectural design, and the advanced concrete technologies. Those are the master of engineering civil subject. So by clicking the individual subjects we provide the online video lesson, and then we also provide the notes, lecture notes. So you have to download the notes from this site. So the online videos lessons are the explanation of the subject matter by the international experts. We also refer the resources, and also we provide this download link to you can get the all lessons from the download link, and then you can go to study materials. The assessment is based on we have to provide the reading books, so that we provide the books, so that you have to record the reading book, and you have to read the book, and also you have to write down there's a 20 pages study report for the each subject that you study. So the reports need to include the book review, so that you have to review each chapter of the books, highlighting the formula, key theory, and a practical application concepts. As well as you have to provide your own idea on how to apply those concepts in the real practical applications. Then you also need to provide the examples of the engineering designs that you use that you will use the concept and the knowledge expressed in the book. And also that you have to provide the comment on each book. So that this is the ways we have to assessment system. So that you have to we provide the video lesson as well as a reading book. So you have to read the book, and you also provide the 20 pages study reports for each subject. So they are the total 120 credit point for the master, and the bachelor degree is 120 credit point. So to earn the master degree, you need to have the 240 credit points. So the 120 credit points we provide you for the bachelor degree, but the master degree 240 credit points. So that every unit they got the 620 unit. So that each got the 6 credit. So you have to study the 20 unit to get 120 credit point for the master course. So this is for the master of the civil, master of engineering civil. Similarly, if you are doing the master of engineering electrical, so this is for the master of engineering electrical lesson. So similar assessment program procedure, but you have to those are the master of engineering electrical subject. So the subject will be a real-time system fabrication engineering at the micros and nano scale, wireless communication, satellite communication and navigation system, embedded digital signal processing system, advanced electromagnetic applications, failure analysis, frequency stability, high speed analog to digital converters, advanced electrical power engineering, power system engineering, iterative learning control, distributed generation in the power system and the power system analysis, nano electronics, electric distribution system, intelligent system, nonlinear control, advanced digital signal processing and noise reduction, photovoltaic system, control engineering, computer aided control system, EMI filter design. Design of the electrical service in the building, power system operation engineering, high performance control of the AC drives, industrial control system, system engineering concept, electronic power electronics, optoelectronics, microwave and radar, generating electricity in the carbons are constraint wall, power electronics and instrumentation engineering, advanced digital electronics, flexible power transmission, photonics, electric power transmission system engineering, industrial system engineering, electro-optics and illumination engineering, electricities are power generation, design of the rotating electrical machines and electrical instruments. Those are the subjects you have to you can choose as any 20 units. Each carry the 6 credit point to earn the Master of Engineering electrical degree. So the assessment system is similar because you have to provide, you have to submit a study report. The study reports are what topic you study, what knowledge you got, highlight the key important formula and the real practical application. This is the ways of our assessment. Together with those assessment, we can also provide the multiple choice question as well. And another thing is a Master of Engineering Mechanical. So similar arrangement and similar structure, but the Master of Engineering Mechanical system those are the subjects. You have to study the control engineering, assembly, automation, and product design, manufacturing, management, metallurgy, mechanical design, electromechanical, manufacturing process, material engineering, piping system, mechanical design, structural engineering, mechanics, specification development, thermal engineering, rotating machineries are vibration, machine design, computerized engine control, machine design, electric vehicles are technology, random vibration, mechatronics, quality control, mechanical estimating, material science, wiring engineering, composite materials, and joining technology, laser manufacturing, and structural foundation design. Those are the Master of Engineering and Mechanical subject. Every units we provide you with the video lesson and all those studies and notes. So those you can read the notes and also the view the video and write down your study report. This is the way we are doing the assessment. Similarly, you can also do this Master of Engineering, Mechanical, Electrical. Similarly, renewable energy system. This is the thing. Those are the subjects you want to study the renewable energy, master degree, sustaining the electric energy resources, water conservation, apply photovoltaic, solar, hydrogen energy system, offshore wind turbine, green building design, engineering solution for sustainability, energy management in the industrial and the commercial facilities, biomass gasification, control solar energy systems. Those are the Master of Engineering Renewable Energy. Similarly, Master of Information Technology course, you have to study the programming, e-commerce, multimedia system, database system, applied computing, 1, 2, and the software engineering, real-time system, and the intelligence system. This is for the Master of Information Technology. Master of Chemical courses you have to study the in this case those are the Master of Chemicals courses. So the nature gas engineering, drilling fluid, process engineering, hazardous chemical management, environmental engineering, hazardous area inspection, explosion protection, hazardous area safety audits. Those are the part of the chemical. So the chemical engineering, metallurgy, and petroleum are the various interrelated disciplines. So the professional engineer in the chemical and metallurgy engineering will be awarded. So those are the awarded system. Found the graduate diploma, master degree will be awarded. So the professional diploma in the chemicals and metallurgical engineering will be awarded. So the 4 metallurgy unit completed, 80 points and 20 points each. And the professional diploma chemical engineering, the professional diploma metallurgical engineering will be awarded if you complete the 6 metallurgical unit. So that will be the 120 points. So every unit got 20 points each. If the 8 metallurgy units completed, graduate diploma in metallurgical engineering will be awarded. There will be 160 credit points. If the 12 metallurgical units are completed, master diploma or the master of engineering metallurgy will be awarded. A professional diploma chemical and petroleum engineering will be awarded. If you complete the 4 petroleum unit, then you can call this a petroleum chemical and petroleum engineering. Professional diploma in chemical engineering and professional diploma in petroleum engineering will be awarded if the 6 petroleum units are complete. So the 8 petroleum units complete, you can got a graduate diploma petroleum engineering. 12 petroleum units are complete, you can got a graduate master degree in petroleum engineering. This is the ways that you can get this metallurgical and petroleum engineering. For the chemical engineering, you have to complete the natural engineering. You have to complete the drilling fluid, explosive engineering, hazardous chemicals management, environmental engineering, hazardous area inspection, explosion control, and hazardous area safety audits. Those are also you have to complete. And together with those subjects, you have to do the master chemical engineering thesis. This is the ways you arrangement of the master degree in the chemical, metallurgy, and petroleum engineering. And also the Bachelor of Engineering Renewable Architecture. So this is the Bachelor of Engineering Architecture course. So the course are the arrangement is here. Firstly, you have to do the civil engineering first, and also you have to complete the 4 architecture unit are completed. Then you can got the civil architecture engineering degree. If you got the civil engineering degree, and you have to you complete the firstly you have to complete the civil engineering degree. Then if you complete the 6 architecture units are completed, you can got the architecture degree. If the architecture units are 8 architecture units complete, you can got a graduate diploma. If the 12 architecture units are completed, you can got a master degree. So those are the units of the architectural engineering. They are the architectural technology, architectural design, building construction, building service, construction materials, sustainability, building design, and construction quantity surveying, architectural management, interior design, green building design, construction contract, solar architecture and smart house design, architecture and commercial design, urban design, and landscape design, and also the architectural design and the ethics, building survey and the reporting, building control system, sustainable architecture design, outdoor structural design. So those are the units of the study, the subject you have to study to get the architecture's master degree. So this is the ways we are arranging this courses. So how the courses feature out the courses. This is what we follow the Australian qualification framework in our courses. So here you see this IQYTU qualifications framework. So now we are focusing on the master and the master and doctorate degree. So they are the skill level. So skill level for the master and doctorate degree. Master degree is the skill level 9 and doctorate degree the skill level 10. So for get this master degree, so you have to have the specialized knowledge and skill. In this case, you just need to have the specialized knowledge and skill for the research and the professional practice and the follow-up training. So the knowledge is that graduate at this level, they must have the integrated understanding of the complex body of knowledge. So they are complex and also the discipline area study. And regarding the skill, to earn the master degree, so you have the expert specialized cognitive and technical skills in the body of knowledge and apply this to the independently. So that you have to analyze critically, reflection, and synthesis complex information problem, concept, and the theory, you must have the competency to do the research and applying the established theory to a body of knowledge to the or the practice. You need to interpret and frame transmit the knowledge, skills, and the idea to specialists and the non-specialist audience. This is the ways you have to get the require some knowledge and skill at the master level. And for the regarding the application of knowledge and skill to other master degree, you must have that graduate at this level. We apply a knowledge and the skills to demonstrate autonomy, expert judgment, adaptability, and responsibility as a practitioner or the learner. This is the way we are arranging this master's degree. Master degree, we arrange the student to have this skill and the qualification and the experience and also the knowledge. So this is the ways we are drawing this master degree. The purpose of the master degree is we have to apply the advanced knowledge of study, advanced knowledge and the context of the professional audience, professional practice, and the pathway for the further learning. This is the way we are arranging the master degree for our IQYTU technical university students. And the next one is the doctorate level. So the feature of our doctorate level is the graduate at this level will have the systematic and critical understanding of the complex field of learning and specialized research skill for the advancements of the learning and for the professional practice. So the doctorate level student must have the knowledge. The graduate at this level will have the systematic and the critical understanding of the substantial and the complex body of knowledge at the frontier of the discipline or the area of professional practice. And regarding the skill level, the doctorate level graduate must have the expert knowledge. So they must have the specialized cognitive, technical, and the research skill in the discipline area to independently and systematically. They need to engage in the critical reflection, synthesis, and the evaluation. They need to develop and adapt and implement the research methodologies to extend and reflect the existing knowledge of the professional practice. They must have this, they must disseminate and promote the news insights of the peers and the community, and they need to generate the original knowledge and understanding to make a substantial contribution to a discipline area of professional practice. So this is the ways also the application of knowledge and skill. The graduate at this level will apply the knowledge and skills to demonstrate autonomy, authorities, judgment, adaptability, and the responsibility as an expert and the learning practitioner or the scholar. This is the ways our arrangement of the our master degree and the doctorate degree. So those are we train the students to possess those skills and the knowledge at the master and the doctorate levels. And then so I have all these explain you about the what kind of the first subject you have to study for the master of engineering degree. And now that I focus on the doctor of engineering. So how our assessments are program procedure, what subject you have to study. So these are how we explain. So the doctor of engineering. So this is for our studies. Suppose like for the doctor of engineering. So firstly, you have to do the course outline. The diploma doctorate study. So doctorate study is issued by the IQYTU Technical College, but the IQYTU Technical University, IQYTU Degree College, and the IBNTU Degree College will issue the doctorate degree in the engineering. So the doctorate degree is an academic award. It consists of the research studies and the writing thesis dissertation and the 360 credit points. In this way, if you already got the master degree, you can get a 240 credit point advanced study, and doctorate degree, you have to do another 120 credit point. So the subject will be the MAC1 research method, 30 credit point, MACO2 thesis 30 credit point, and the BAE 801 thesis dissertation assessment and the defense are 60 credit points. So there will be the 120 credit points. So the candidates who have completed the MACO assignment that 30 points and their thesis programs are accepted will be awarded to the IQY Master Diploma Research Study. And also that if you complete this, say a MACO2 thesis, and then you have to you can also got this IQY Diploma or Doctorate Studies. And also then you have to submit the thesis, then you can got this Doctorate degree. So they are the three major subjects: MACO1, MACO1, and MAE CO1 research method. So this is the those subjects you have to study. So in this case, firstly that you have to complete the master level subject. So in the master of engineering process, and then you can do the master doctorate degree. So in this case, you have to, depending on your experience and the academic qualification. Sometimes some students with the sound academic study or the very intensive experience can directly do this doctorate degree. But some students are a recent graduate who have not got the significant experience. They have to do some of the academic study at the master level before they proceed to the doctorate degree. So this is the ways depending on the candidates case by case basis, we assess the individual student. Some students with the extensive and intensive professional engineer experience can do this research and can do the thesis. But some students are the recent graduate. They have not got this significant industrial experience. In this case, they have to study some master level units before they proceed to the doctorate level. So this is the depending on the case by case. We will assess the candidates individually. Now, I'm talking about the what subject you have to do the master's degree. So those are the subjects of the master degree. It's MACO1 research, MACO2 thesis, and the BA1 thesis dissertation. They are the major subjects. So firstly, we are talking about the MACO1 research method. What is a MACO1 research method? So this course guide the students step by step through the research process, and from the problem selection to the writing of the research. It provides all of the basic necessity to complete the research project in any discipline. So that whether you what doctorate you are doing, whether you do the master of engineering or master of science or the master of education or doctor of engineering, doctor of business administration, doctor of information technology, any doctorate you are doing, you have to do the same procedure of the research method. So this research method is a common subject for all the doctorate level students. Depending on your discipline, in this case, you are engineering, you have to do the science engineering. You are information technology, IT, so you have to do the science IT. So this is depending on your specialization. But research method this is a common subject. So this will guide the students step by step through the research process from the program selection to the writing of the research. Research it provides the basis necessary to complete the research project in any discipline. So in this case, you have to do what is the course explain what is the research, do all the research, the program, the heart of the research process, review of the related literature, planning your research design. So this is the first way. After this, we will provide the appropriate literature, lesson, and the video to create this those concepts. Why the research, do all the research, the how of the research process, and review of the related literature, planning your research design. After that, you have to write this research proposal. In this case, you have to do the qualitative research, historical research. So in this case, descriptive research and experimental caution, they are kind of research. They include the competitive design or the statistical techniques for analyzing the quantitative data, technical data in this include the style, format, organization of the research project. So that after this, we have to do the doctoral research proposal synthesis. So research students are expected to do the to present a written research proposal. When 3 months after the commencement, the proposal is handed into the study leader. So the assessor process are selected by the study for their understanding of the fee and the research involved. The purpose of the research is to set out the plan for the conducting the research and writing the dissertation within the available time. It should take the account of the ability and the guidance of the study leader. The starting point for the research proposal is the topic, which is the field of the interest in which the research is to be carried on. In introducing the topics, the proposal should clarify the field that it falls into and the specific part, the fields of which the research will explore. It should clarify why the topic of the interest and the importance, how the proposed research will contribute the field of knowledge or the profession. The proposal should clarify the research questions, ensuring that these are specific and answerable. So firstly, before you are writing the any research, the firstly you have to determine what kind of research question. So about 2 or 3 research questions you have to find out, and then based on the research questions, you have to plan how to do the research, how to get your target, what kind of the academic literature will be studied, how to propose the design, how to what kind of the activities you will be doing, what kind of the fees are study, what kind of the experimental study will be doing. Those things are you have to summarize, you have to outline. Those outlines are you need to submit to your supervisor. If the supervisor agree, then you have to you start doing this research. And then your research data, you have to know quantitative data, qualitative data, you have to do any progress, you have to send it to your supervisor. And then the supervisor, everything submission are complete, then you start writing your paper. So this is the ways you have to do this basic principle on the research side. So that those aspects will be outlined in the MAE's CO1 subject. After the MAE CO2 is a thesis, so that you have to write down the thesis. The thesis dissertation for the doctorate candidate need to complete the 60,000 words for the dissertation. So in this case, you have to write in the English, and also the 3,000 words for the executive portfolio. So in this case, the 60,000 words is the whole dissertation paper, dash on the paper, and the 3,000 you have to write down the executive summary or executive portfolio. So both then you have to write down. So the program requires the candidate to complete the thesis as part of the assessment for the doctorate. Doing the thesis dissertation means instead of the knowledge and the information being presented, the following prescribed rules for the answering the question, candidate are thrust into the active role of management and investigation into the topic area. In this case, your supervisor may ask you the question, may ask you the any assignment. So you also have to fulfill the those things. Because of the depending on your research proposal, appropriate activity, appropriate question, appropriate guidance will be provided by your supervisor. And then you have to research and discover. In this case, you will have to set your own target and a parameter, post your own and a central research question, and decide on the appropriate source of the information. So depending on your research question, you have to determine where you get your data, your information, where you do your research investigation, what kind of the practical and theory study you have to do, those things you have to do for the research thesis. So those research thesis are the thesis are structuring process. And after you collect all data, everything perfect, then you have to write down the thesis. So that after the thesis dissertation assessment and defense is a finance unit, DAAOA. AO1. In this case, a doctoral dissertation. This is a dissertation is an individual for an candidate, academic tutor, and a course professor. We work together on constructing the approach topics, research question, and the methodologies. Depending on the sample, what kind of methodology you will do the action research or the qualitative or the quantitative, those comparative studies, those are the ways to get your research. And depending on your research, you got the data, and then you can write down your thesis. So the dissertation defense for the doctorate is expected of the after you submit your doctorate paper, then the panel will consist of your faculty and also your supervisor and the other external assessor. We ask you the question. So in this case, you have to defend your thesis. So you have to defend the thesis by means of the colloquiums, academic discussion. The purpose of the meeting is for the candidate to convince them panel experts in the field of the dissertation how well they have done in the conducting of the research study and the preparation of the dissertation. Candidate need to complete the all-course assessment with research on the grades of B+ or above. So this is the ways you have to do the research. So here will be our research proposal system. So this is this form, your candidate ID number and program, field study, study date, expected completion date, international supervisor, immediate supervisor, co-supervisor, those things you have to fill out the thing. Then this is a time schedule for your master degree. Time schedule for the doctorate degree. There will be you have to spend 3 years or 36 months. This is a total time required to complete the whole doctorate. So the firstly preliminary course is 8 months. Preliminary course means depending on your academic study experience. If you are professional engineer, you did engineering experience, a lot of experience. In this case, you can directly do the phase 2 research study. But you are recent graduate. In this case, you might need to do some master level subject. This is depend how many subjects depending on your individual assessment. So those master levels are subjects I have already given you the master degree courses. Those subjects you have to study. Those subjects are our recommended. But if you want to study the other field, in this case, you need to discuss with your supervisor. So in this case, first subject you have to do, first of all, you have to read, you have to discuss with your supervisor. So we provide our standard lesson and standard subject. So this is our advice. But it's open. Our society open. So you can also do you can select any books. You can set the area that you are interested and that will be relevant to your employment. You can select. So those things, if you select, you have to discuss with your supervisor, and then you take the approval, and then you have to study and you have to submit your study reports. So this is the ways we are structured. So the preliminary course is phase 1. It will need to take about 8 months. So that will be you need to split for 4 subjects. So in this case, each subject will got 2 months. So that will be 8 months that you have to complete 4 subjects. But you got this experience. You are experienced engineer. You got well-experienced engineer. In this case, you can directly go to the phase 2. Phase 2 is a research study, coursework. So this is a MAE CO1. That one will be go to the research studies, research method. This is dissertation assessment, research method. So those are research method, and this is a research study. So the research study subject you have to do. And then after that, you have to do the research proposal. Research studies you complete the BAE, CO1, MAE, CO1, and CO2. This is a research study. You have to complete the one over the 6 months. After the phase 3, you have to submit the research proposal. So if you will take about 4 months to do the research proposal. After that, you have to do the research, phase 4, and also the phase 5 will be that you have to write down the thesis. So phase 1 and phase 4 combination. That will be 18 months. The final phase will be research submission, thesis submission, and defense. This is the ways that I schedule. So in this case, we have to do the phase 1 primary course. This is the phase 1. Phase 1 course will be the board review, OIDR, example, your comment. So those are the phase 1. In this case, depending on some master level units you have to study. So in this case, it will include a board review, OIDR, example, your comments. So in this case, those are the skills. So that we must have that communication skill. So in this case, cognitive skill, demonstrate mastery of the theoretical knowledge to reflect critically on the theory professional practice. This is we are structured in line with the Austrian qualification framework. Those are I have already given you show you what is this level 9 and level 10. So those are the outline. So to fulfill those outline, you have to do those tasks. So this means you have to do how theories are related to the practice. You have to write out, and also the science collection of several sources and references. You have to find out the book, what book that you have to do it, and provided you have to own idea, interpret and justify information because of to do the research. You have to select the relevant books and the materials. If your book is not relevant, it's no way to do the research because you can't do the reference. So that you have to do the appropriate books and the appropriate source. You have to determine that this is an important aspect. So you have to interpret and justify how this collection of your books and your reference will related to your research question and how to solve your research question, how to justify your research question. You have to determine the appropriate source of the information and also reference. Then you have to do the analyze the information because of you got the book about you got the 10 books, but you have to analyze which book is which area is important, which one are related, and then appropriate information you have to analyze and you have to correct. And also you have to provide the conclusion. Those things are the phase 1 important aspect. So that to assist you the phase 1 important. So we provide the critical thinking and the reflection and evaluation. So those are the lessons. Those lessons are I provide the video as well. The videos are recorded in both Myanmar and English language. So when you view the video, firstly you will see the Myanmar language, Burmese language, but don't be despite because of after one page of Burmese language, and it followed by the English. So you are the international student who understand the English, so you have to only focus on the English portion. Do not be worried about the Myanmar explanation because of my video is the produced for not only Myanmar student but also international student. This is the why in the same video I explain in both Myanmar and the English. So therefore, you as an international student, you only focus on the English portion. So firstly, I give you the critical thinking and the reflection evaluation video to assist you the phase 1 study. So as well as I also provide the appropriate PowerPoint as well as a video. So in this case, a special instruction is that you have to also do the IQYTU Technical College library, e-library thing here. The Agreement Education Group library. So you can see that the library also include the various doctorate dissertation written by the graduate of the Agreement University. You have to do this e-library system references. Then you have to in this phase 1, you have to submit your report because you need to study at least 4 subjects. So in this case, you need to study about 4 reports. So you have to write down the 4. First is report 1 is the same discipline engineering, and now as another one is report 2 is same discipline, report 3 is general engineering, report 4 is specialized discipline. Same discipline means that you are electrical engineering, you are your specialization in engineering. In this case, you have to study the electrical subject and you will submit. General engineering means any discipline you can do it because it can be the electrical or electronic or IT or the mechanical, any discipline you can submit. And report 4 is specialized discipline. Because of even the electrical engineering, there will be the power on the transmission, distribution, renewable energy, electronic. So in this case, you have to pick up your specialized. For the your civil engineering include hydraulic, structure, building, railway. So this is the you have to select the one discipline, one area, and then you have to write down your study. So this is the way. So this is the general engineering is a you are civil specified, so that you can do the tools are civil engineering subject. And another one is general engineering, means the electrical, mechanical, management, law. You can select anything. And specialized discipline means the in the civil engineering there are many branches, structure or the building or the railway or the irrigation, so that you have to select the building. So this is the way we are doing this phase one. And after that, the outcome will be the certificate. We can issue the certificate of completion, diploma, doctorate study, preliminary course. We can issue. After that, phase two will be the doctoral research unit. The doctoral research study is a, as I told you that you have to do this MA CO1 and CO2 unit. So this is the MA CO1 and CO2 is a research method. In this case, we provide the research method means what is the research, do the research program for the heart of the research project, and review of the latest literature, planning your research design, writing the research proposal, qualitative research, historical research, experimental research, experimental and cashier, the competitive design, strategic technique for the analyzing and the quantitative data, and the technical detail, style, format, and the organization of the research report. So those are the outline of the MACO research method, and we provide the lecture video as well as the lecture slide. So the lecture video and lecture slides are for the MACO one. And after that, we have to do the example of the theory of the research. We provide the reference books, so that those reference book PowerPoint you have to study. And after that, I will explain you about the action research. So there will be the action research include the content of the study. You have to discuss the background to the central problem, explain the why the problem is significant to your teaching or the professional activity, and also the selection of instrument, whether you are doing the action research or the form to do the competitive study or the theory study. You have to select this instrument, and also you have to find out the data. So where you got the data and or roll the participant. So what are the, if you are using the and these are activity or your workers or the anything, you have to do this role of participant. And data collection, how you do the data, what kind of data, how do you record the data, also write down. After that, data analysis and interpretation you have to do, and the signification is when among the data you collected, you have to point out what are the significant. Those things are also the important aspect of the research study. So together with the research study, we also give you the, and these are reference resource book. So this is the IQYTU research ED4 is we provided. So in this case, this is as ED4 unit. This is for the to assist the research practice. Also this one you talk about the quantitative research and the public policy. So this is the also you have to know about. This is the ways research study you have to do. After that, then you have to do the assignment one. The assignment one is you have to locate the name on the post PowerPoint slide which you have done in the knowledge. If you cannot find that in the given resource, you need to do the online research and express the URL. You have to fill this table. So this table you have to fill. In this case, are the topics. They are the topics. This is the which the books of PowerPoint. In this case, you have to indicate what is the research. In this case, you have to express the appropriate PowerPoint or book and URL or the problem, review, planning, or research design, qualitative research, historical research. Those things are you have to read the book, and then you have to indicate which pages and which URL are relevant to those topics. This table you have to fill and you submit. And then you finish that you submit. In this case, you can finish this part one, assignment one. Assignment one is those are the outline of the research, topic feature of the research. So that those features are you can those features you have to find out. You read the book and where which pages number, which URL, which online study, related to the those feature, you have to fill this table and you have to submit. And then this is the ways you have to do the experiment. In this case, when you finish this part, you can get a master of research. And then the phase B will be the research proposal. The research proposal, you have to write down the doctorate proposal. So the research students are expected to present the written research proposal within 3 months after the commencement. The proposal is handed to the study leader. The assessor of the proposal are selected by the party for their understanding of the fee and research are involved. The purpose of the research is to set out in a plan for the conducting the research, writing the dissertation within the available time. It should take the amount of the availability and the guidance of the study leader. So the starting point for the research proposal is the topic, which is the field of the interest which the research to be carried out in introducing the topics. The proposal should clarify the field that it fall into and the specific part the fields of which research we explore. This means that you have to point out in the proposal. In this case, you have to write out which topic, which area you have to do the research, and how to do the research. In this case, this is the how, what method you will do apply, what kind of the resources you will be utilizing. Those things you have to write down in the research proposal. So the research proposal also include your research question. So that you have to write the research question and then you have to outline the way to demonstrate to answer the research question. So that the proposal should be clarified the research question and ensuring that these are the specifics and answerable. It's important to show how these questions related to the topics are, how they will advance to the student contribution. The proposal should detail the research to be carried out and clarify the research methods, time frame, and the reasons for the selecting the particular methods. Where the period of the time frame review or the research should proceed to the empirical research, it should be factored in the past of the research. It's important to estimate any period of field research and apply their duration and the cost in the research proposal. So this is the way you have to do the research proposal. After this, assignment 2 is you have to write down the proposal for the research paper. In this case, you have to write the article related to the field study and to submit a presentation and presenting the lecture. Those things you have to do the assignment 2. So the outcome will be there. You can complete the MAECO1. And after this, thesis data collection and literature review have to do it. In this case, you have to review the reference to the thesis regarding their relevancy and the location to reply and use the thesis. And you need to collect the quantitative and the qualitative data for the thesis. In this case, you have to see the approach selection. So those are the examples. In this case, I did my doctoral education thesis. I submitted your thesis, and also the data analysis tool, sample paper, literature review, sample the textbook. So those are your sample. So this is the ways I have done those things in my doctorate degree. So those are I give you as an example. So the readers are my example, and you can structure. You can get the idea how to write down your thesis. And also there's some textbook. This is you also write down a similar thing. And also there is also the beginning of the thesis rating. The candidate to need to complete the 60,000 words dissertation. You should plan the main chapters of your dissertation, determine the topics, allocate the data and the reference into each topic, and start writing all the chapter. You complete the chapter, need to submit it to your supervisor. Those are also the reference. After the phase 5 will be the thesis writing. Thesis writing is you have to write down the 60,000 what thesis. So in this case, the thesis also during the thesis dissertation, you have to write down the prescribed route for the answering question. So you have to answer your research question. Then you have to show your appropriate evidence, and you have to justify those things. You have to do it, and then in this case, you have to set your target and parameter, post their own central research question, decide on the appropriate source information and support the research question, and then the use of the highest level of the cognitive skill, analytical skill, synthesis, evaluation. Those things you have to do it, and also the candidate you have to choose a particular interest and also scope of the course guidance. So this is the way that how to write down your research thesis. So in this case, a specific instruction include the you need to write the each chapter you need. In this case, care should be taken for the appropriate sequence or relevancy between each chapter. It's important to make sure that all your writing presentation must be relevant to the title of your dissertation. So in this case, you have to write and you have to submit the draft of your thesis. And then you have to make the correct of any grammar, spelling mistake, and also you have to do the reference and the APA formatting. In this case, after you finish the submit the thesis, you finish the MACO2 thesis. So in this case, you can get this IQYTU diploma in doctorate study. You will get it. And after that, this is the pen. This is the pen means that you will be interviewed by the faculty member and then this is an assessment board and you have to defend your thesis. So this is the ways are our how the assessment record sample. So this is knowledge. So this is knowledge of how to do this. You have to fulfill the loading. And second, this is the you have to fulfill the distract. And research study, you have to fulfill the distract. After this, research proposal, those things are real tasks. They are the outline. This is a task you have to perform. And written work. Written work is a this assessment is a how the assessment criteria. So this will be the what kind of things are should included in your thesis. And so that this is for the you have to chapter one. Chapter one should include this one. This is the chapter 2. You should include the aspect. So chapter 1 is the investigation, new knowledge, scholarly style writing, relation to professional practice. Chapter 2 should include the ability to write the research question, demonstrate to achieve. So the why research question done, determination of research question, and the chapter. The next one is the solution model. You have to design the solution model, data analysis, reference theories, knowledge and contribution. In this case, the appropriate chapter are to be inserted. And part 4 is the data collection. So you have to do that understanding of the subject, demonstrate the ability to do the research. So in this case, appropriate chapter are to be inserted to fulfill the data analysis. And after that, quantitative data, relevant literature, appropriate utilization. So also have to include the appropriate chapter. And finally, the thesis writer demonstrate the evidence of substantial knowledge, research knowledge, research principle, application to the field of work, and application to learning. In this case, appropriate chapter need to be included. Part 5 is the thesis writing. So you have to write the idea by step-by-step explanation, use the methodology, apply the investigation, refer the relevance of standards and the reference, communicate the research to the PR community. In this case, your style of writing and the chapter need to be included. And also the writing the thesis to first to practice. So the right how to how the those first are related to the practical practice, how to improve the current practice, how to develop the skill and knowledge. So appropriate chapter have to be included. And systematic and scholarly. Writing to the thesis by the coding the relevant reference and how those are first contribute to the achieve the answer to the research question. So the your style writing need to be included. Also, you have to relate that to the relevant theory to answer the step of the solution. You have to construct the solution model, evaluate the each outcome of the step. In this case, you have to style writing. Also, you have to prove the how theory related to the practice. Then also you have to use the usage of the intellectual skills, evidence of the critical thinking, evaluation of the existing knowledge, reflection on the theory of practice, and systematic investigation. So your style writing need to reflect it. Demonstrate the expert knowledge on the creation is also included. How you use your knowledge and finding in a professional practice. So this is the final chapter. The final chapter is that you have to write down a conclusion judgment. So in this case, you have to show the evidence of judgment. This is evidence of responsibility, data and facts. So the final chapter need to include it. So this is the ways of the component of the research. What kind of the topics, what kind of the thing you have to write down in your research. And after this, you fulfill the all aspects in your thesis. So the panel ways see the building. And if the panels are fitted, you need some area. In this case, we focus in the interview because of the sometimes when you see your thesis paper and then we determine the appropriate question because of the whether you did it yourself or whether you highlight whether what kind of sacrifice you did, you contribute. Those things we highlight this important aspect and we will ask you at the thesis assessments interview. And then though everything finished, after that you can study the book is fulfill your assess your thesis requirement, then you will pass this. So this is the ways how to write the thesis like that. And also you have to write your declaration, and this is the part so this is the things of thesis assessment. Thesis assessment can be the personal attendance or telephone or Skype or email or the Zoom meeting, team meeting can also be done. So anything if sometimes we can do that in telephone, Skype, email. This is the way we have to do that thesis. And those are the general reference. So this is a general reference related to the how to use your library, how to use the engineering resources, how to use the software, and those are related to. Okay, this is the ways I explain you about the IQYTU Technical University Master and the Doctorate program. So this is just a general outline for the Doctor engineering. But if you do this Doctor philosophy, information technology, similar structure. If you do the Doctor business administration, a similar thing. But the Doctor business administration, we have to study the advanced business study unit. So then you have to study. After that, writing the thesis, submitting the thesis, result is a similar process. So this is the way you can do the thing. So together with this, your academic and the research study, we will provide you with the software, engineering book, engineering program, engineering online library. Those things we will produce. And regarding the IQYTU Technical College e-library, some books are you have to submit. Your some books you can download from our site, but some books cannot be downloaded. In this case, you have to send us a request, and then we will send you the download link by email. So this is the way we are doing it. So this is the today's explanation is I explain you about the our IQYTU Technical University Master Program as well as the Doctorate program, and also our graduates attributes and what kind of activities have to be done by you to complete this your doctorate degree, how to write the thesis, what the study, what you have to do for the research, and what are your reference, how will we assess your dissertation and the doctorate defense session. So those are our general outline of our IQYTU Technical University, IQYTU Degree College, and IB and TU Degree College, and Master and Doctorate programs.